there's fears there's like a phobia for basically everything. So there's like a phobia.
No, there's not a phobia for everything.
There's like a phobia for like explanations.
Book.
There's like phobia for like explanations. So people will try to dodge explanations, kind of like you try to dodge the NFT thing earlier.
Out for me, and so I told him like enough tea, like NFT, like NFT, like what is an NFT? What is an NFT?
Real quick, can you guys stop trying to join the chat because it's full and it keeps on popping up in the others. So if you guys can remove, stop trying to join. It's kind of like blocking my view.
This was possibly the most random, embarrassing video I've ever seen in my entire life. This debate between Marquette and Destiny. So let's get into it. Most of these red pillars, they can't debate. Most of them depend on the audience. They depend on the bullying. They depend on the roasting, as Marquette would put out there as well, Saint in the center. That's how they see that they've beaten you in a debate. Not thinking points, not actual talking points or anything like that. And I think the problem that with Marquette is this nigga is such a narcissist that he actually thinks that he's right. And what's crazy is that you got someone like Destiny who has a pretty well-rounded audience, not just white people, but black people, as you can see. You could easily had a conversation. It's not even the fact that you didn't like this brother. That's fine. You cannot like somebody, but you've drawn their attention, and they will debate you. And so why not go in and have a conversation, a simple conversation, rather than looking to always attack people?
That personalities who probably similar to yourself lack experience and sophistication. And so now you're about to get exposed. And I said, before we go in, let's take a little bit of background on who the guy is. And we saw in your own bio, you're making excuses for why you didn't complete a basic degree, a very easy degree at a third-tier university. You failed to complete your degree because of school or because you're a screw-up? Did you fail to complete your degree because of work or because you're a screw-up?
I mean, I probably could have tried harder to do both, I guess.
Weird part about this too is that you really went and privated the videos, but you kept up the shorts, which is heavily edited. Are you kidding me, bro?
And Sinner says you're stupid.
2 hours in, right? And there's still another hour, 40 minutes. And here's the funny thing. No one's made a penny from the whole thing except the bisexual white dude who's been playing video games the whole time. How ironic. Everyone else has been pouring out their passion, their arguments, their solution, their thinking, and the gay white dude playing the video games is making the bag. Look, he might not know how to live his life in terms of morals, but he knows how to get to the bag. Shout out to him, because he didn't use
Who is this degenerate loser? I'm gonna start calling black people out. These motherfuckers, we're going DEFCON 5 on black people.
The problem that I also have with Marquette is that you went and you called out Destiny for scamming, right? You went and did all that. You said that he was, while you were reading his website, you were calling him all types of fake scammer. You didn't believe in NFTs at first, but then you end up selling NFTs. But brother, you a shady nigga too. You really went and scammed your fans for two bands.
He did a rug pull for $2,000. Limited supply Assassin coin is now available for purchase. He announced this coin on YouTube. In SoulScan, if you look at the TVL, the total value lock, it looks like the pool was at $2,000 for a couple of days before collapsing to zero. If you look at the trade section, there's a bunch of transactions for removing liquidity. The transactions are going to his address, which have his own NFTs on them.
You really did rug pull your fandom. Keep wondering where the money is that those investors gave you for Fletch app. You know what I'm saying? You keep dodging that question. Who do you think thinks that you're worth $100 million?
He created a fake website to say that his net worth was $100 million. Good website. Marquis Burton, net worth $100 million.
I don't know who thinks that way. You're an idiot. I will call you an idiot right here on the platform. Imagine also telling people that you're Mr. Rogers, that you are a easygoing, loving brother. But
Marquette Devon Burton, is enchanting and bold and kind.
I'm tripping right now because we're 2 hours in, right? And there's still another hour, 40 minutes. Like, good Lord, that is unnecessarily long. And here's the funny thing. No one's made a penny from the whole thing except the bisexual white dude who's been playing video games the whole time. How ironic. Everyone else been pouring out their passion, their arguments, their solution, their thinking, and the gay white dude playing the video games is making the bag.
Then you come in and you attack this man for his sexuality. You're telling him that you think less of him because he went to a smaller school, and so what, he didn't graduate college. The brother still succumbed that and ended up making a lot of money off of YouTube, which you're also on as well, as a guy that has went and got a master's degree and all these other things. You are also here on the platform on YouTube. Does that make fucking sense to be arguing with a guy like that? I don't get it. It's also like my problem with like the red pill space in itself is that they want to make you feel less than, but talk about self-improvement. That doesn't make sense. They do not collide together. We can sit online and we can talk about like healthier ways for men to really get to the bag or whatever the case may be, right? We can do that without having to make guys feel or belittle themselves. But you can't belittle Destiny, my nigga. He making more money, getting more views than you are, bro. And you have to rug pull your actual fans. The NFT projects, from the theoretical standpoint, is supposed to help. You're supposed to be able to, one day you're hoping that NFT will gain some type of value and you'll be able to trade it in for some money later on. That is my what I have learned about NFTs. Could I be wrong? Sure. But that's what I've gotten around the ramifications of what an NFT is supposed to be. And in conclusion, man, with you, man, some of them think that y'all are plump stupid. They do. They think you're dumb as fuck. That's why they created this content space, because they're hoping that they can make a buck off of a couple suckers and remake their image in the way that the internet can, I don't know, make them seem more masculine or something like that. I do think that he's projecting a lot. I do think he's an insecure little man who doesn't get much respect in the real world. But that's just me, man. But Marquette, I just got one question for you. What's an NFT, bro?
That he says that he like invented for some company they work for, Fletch, it hasn't even been downloaded 1,000 times. I bet most of these downloads are probably just from people working on the project, seeing if it works on other devices.